Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. Welcome, everyone. Welcome for those of you who are on the podcast platforms out there. Dr. Lakeisha McKnight is here. Glad to be here with each and every one of you. And so, listen, as you may know, many of you may know if you've been tuning into this show, we actually go live on Facebook as a stream, a video stream. And so, we're setting that up now to go live. So, please stand by. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. All right, just giving Facebook some time. For those of you who may catch this on YouTube a little bit later, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. And even if this is on Facebook and you're catching it, I know that there are many of you from outside of the United States. And so, good afternoon, good morning to you. And so, thank you so very much, everyone. I'm Dr. Lakeisha McKnight, and welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. Welcome to the night show, everybody. It's about 7:39 as we're going live with this particular episode, session, whatever it is that you want to call it, right here on Face to the Book. Okay, Face to the Book. And so I appreciate you all, and I thank you so very much for being here with me. This show goes live every single night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the purpose of this show really is to empower leaders like yourself. I hope you know that you are a leader. And so to truly empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. And so I welcome you to this show, to this stream, as we're here tonight together to have some dialogue and some chat. Because I really do want to help you to grow stronger as a leader in the content that's sometimes posted on the timeline and perhaps even shared in the stories area. Don't forget the stories, okay? And even shared during this stream. The goal, the mission is to help you to grow your leadership ability, help you to grow your income, and thus be able to impact the lives of more people around the world. Not just, thinking small, but we're thinking bigger. Okay, think much bigger than where you are. It's really not about us, but it's about helping others to truly thrive. And so, welcome everybody. Now, if that's your goal, if you're seeking to grow, I encourage you to like or love the stream. Like or love the stream, go ahead and do that for me, okay? And also, we have the comments feature. You all know what I request in most cases. Definitely let me know what city, state, and country you're tuning in from. You can comment that, type that in below in the comment section. And if you're checking out the replay of the show, if you're tuning into the replay, hashtag replay below, go ahead and type that thing in. Hashtag replay. And also share this out with those that you love, you care about, those who you want to see grow, your mentees out there. Go ahead, your tribe, as some people will call it, share it with them. I'm going to share this with some of my business colleagues. I know some of you are already tuning in already, but I'm going to share it directly with some of my colleagues. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. All right, see how quick that was? Tap of a button. Tap of a button. And so, again, welcome, guys. We have started a series that's going to help men and women from various cultures around the world. Those of you who have some amazing goals, right? You have goals, financial goals. Yes, we have to have physical goals. You should, okay, have some relationship-based goals. I mean, all types of goals in different categories. But financial goals, this is going to hit home. This series that I've started will hit home. Okay, it will definitely hit home because you can see the topic. Look above. Look at the series title, okay? Discover why people lack income. Why do people lack income? Okay, Why do people lack income? Go ahead and chime in. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Okay, I'm going to actually look at my other device. I want to see some of the reasonings. Why do you believe that people lack income? Let's go ahead and talk about it. I'm going to turn my volume down because I don't want there to be a clash. But why do you think people lack income? Hey, Mr. Newton, welcome. Mr. Grundy. All right, Dr. Goodman, welcome. Welcome, Miss Frink. Thank you so very much for being here. Why do you believe that people lack income? What are some reasonings? Why do you think that people do? Okay, I'm going to talk about one reason, an additional reason, the sixth reason why I believe that people lack income. And let me just tell you this. Because technology has made it available for many people around the world to definitely build wealth and amass income, a lot of income. So there are better ways. There is a better way, and there are better ways to generate income using technology. We're going to talk about that as well, during the series, and I may make a suggestion towards the end of this particular stream, this video. But there is one reason I want to share with you tonight, and then also really how do you solve it? How do you overcome it? And so one reason why people lack income is because they have poor spending habits. Write that down. Poor spending habits. Notice I didn't say they shouldn't spend, but you have poor spending habits. All right. And I can't actually say that it's just because of a person's actions. There are many elements that influences a person to make a decision. Now, no one can force your hand to spend something unless it's another type of situation, okay? But you make the decision to push a button, okay? If you're looking at something on Facebook, right? You just took a glance at it, or Amazon, whatever it may be. Do you know that there's some things, a part of technology that figures out some of the things that you like, and next thing you know, there are ads popping up all over the place saying, hey, take a look at this. And to give proof to this, I was looking at some makeup, right? Just looking at makeup. I was like, I looked at makeup, and next thing you know, I had maybe about 7 different makeup companies popping up. Boom. Makeup, boom, 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 boom. I was just like, okay, don't want to see that ad, don't want to see that ad, don't want to see that ad, don't want to, and it was a little ridiculous. It really was. Okay, and of course, you can actually click on the option that says, why am I seeing this ad? So technology and the little algorithms they have in place with a lot of these platforms triggers and picks up on things that you're interested in or that you were looking at to put before your eyes. Please understand, some of it is, some people actually have addictions to spending, right? Or some people make excuses and say, I have to go and, upon retail therapy, to go spending and buying things to make you feel better. So there's like an emotional attachment to spending. So you have to be careful. It's almost like, how you may be hungry and you go to the food store while you're hungry. How many of you know that that's a big no-no? Never go to the food store hungry, okay? And that's something you do not want to do. You end up picking up, you're like, this chocolate cake sure looks good right about now, knowing that you do not need that chocolate cake, okay? How many calories? You don't need it. You got cookies at the house, you got ice cream at the house, and yet you see chocolate cake because you're hungry. There's an emotional attachment, okay? Emotional link to spending. For some people, it's an addiction. Some people are just not disciplined enough to say no. You need to implement delayed gratification, especially for those of you who have goals of perhaps you need to save. Now, let me just put this disclaimer in there. You need to watch what you're spending. Certain things that you're thinking that you need is actually a want. Know the difference between a need and a want. You need to learn. Needs are things you need. You got to have in your life in order to survive. We're talking about survival here. Life or death survival. That's what you need. That's a need, okay? Want is something you can wait on. You don't really, it's not needed right now. It's not required for you to live right now. You can actually get that a little bit later on. How about that? Let's just wait a little longer for that, right? That extra pair of jeans or that extra makeup or that extra pair of shoes. No, you don't need like 10, 12, 20 Jordans. Now, if you have the cash flow, that's different. That probably is a whole nother stream, a whole nother video. But for those of you who have some income goals and you know that you need to be doing some other things with the cash that you may be bringing in right now, make wise choices. Okay? Make some wise decisions. What is it that you can be doing right now to put yourself in a better spot 6 months from now, 9 months, 12 months from now? Okay, I'm about to step on some toes. Heads up, warning, 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 stepping on toes. How many of you received the stimulus? The STEMI, the stimulus, the STEMI, the stimulus. All STEMI stimulus recipients, listen to me. What did you do with that stimulus? What did you do with the stimulus? Did you use it as a seed to help you to gain more income? Or did you spend it? Now there's no proof of what you did with it. Or there may be proof. Okay, it might have gone in and gone out. I know it's a little disgusting. I get it. Right? Or, right? It didn't make you any money. Okay, if anything, it's taking you away from actually building wealth. It's not making you smarter. Okay? Did it help you to gain knowledge? Did it help you to put yourself and your children in a better situation? What did it do for you? Okay? You need to tell cash what you need for it to do. You need to say, look, I don't really need you right now. I need you to grow for me. I need to put you into a vehicle, into something that's going to help you to grow and make more income for me. That's what we need to be doing. Do you know that that's what the wealthy, the top 1% of people in the world do? Do you know that's what they do? They tell the cash that they may bring in what they want it to do. They may have some advisors that helps them with that, but they're telling the cash what they want for it to do. And guess what they're doing also? They're paying themselves first. The wealthy pay themselves or save in an asset. The poor or the working class spend first. They go and pay their mortgage, their rent, they go and do all types of other things, and they don't pay themselves first. If you want to put yourself in a better position, learn how to pay yourself first and also distinguish between a need and a want. You have to have some discipline with your spending. Say, no, you know what? Man, that's a very expensive pair of jeans. That pair of jeans can put you in a position, if you were to save that cash and put that cash inside of an asset, exchange cash, disposable cash that's not used for bills, exchange that for assets, right? It can protect what you work so hard for, like gold or silver. It can grow or have the potential to grow when you exchange cash for cryptocurrency. Let me tell you something. And cryptocurrency is where the energy is. Yes, definitely. If you have the means, the ability to acquire gold, silver, keep doing that. But let me tell you something. The energy, where things are right now, people are looking at cryptocurrency. Experts are presently predicting that cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin has the potential to rise. One Bitcoin, digital money, has the potential to rise to about $200,000 per coin by the end of the year. So if you want more cash flow, watch what you're spending. Watch what you're using that cash, with. You gotta make sure you're using wisdom. Use wisdom. Pause and think. Self, what would this pair of jeans or Jordans do? Do I need this extra pair of shoes or do I not? Can I wait a little bit longer or do I need them right now? Okay, now if you have the extra cash flow already, that's a little different situation. I'm talking about individuals who have not reached their cash flow goals. Those of you who may be lacking income, those are the individuals I'm talking to right here. Now, my husband and I, we actually put ourselves in a better position because at one point, I actually had to be on stages. I actually had to be coaching a group of individuals to bring in cash flow. But a little over, maybe close to 5 years ago, we came across an amazing family called Wealth Builders Worldwide. And with the tools that this team, this family had, it put us in a better space where we were able to exchange cash for precious metals. It put us in a better space even now where we're getting paid in Bitcoin. We're getting paid in Ethereum 24/7. 365 days out of the year, we're positioned to be able to acquire this. And we're able to do so much to be able to help others to do the same thing. And do you know that this resource that helps us to do this is free? It's free. You can build your wealth. You can help other people build wealth. You can do whatever it is you please because everything we do is voluntary with this resource. And so the beautiful thing is that I'm sharing this with you right now because you can tap into it. You can get information. For those of you who have an interest in learning about Bitcoin, perhaps how you can get paid in Bitcoin instead of having to take cash out of your own pocket, you can get paid in this asset several times a day instantly. And so listen, for those of you who are lacking income and you want some consistent income flow into your home, and you would like to learn perhaps how can you position yourself to get paid in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum several times a day, I encourage you to reply info in the comment section below. Okay, reply info. And if somebody has shared this particular stream with you, I strongly encourage you to just send them an inbox message and say, hey, look, Lakeisha was talking about getting paid in crypto. How could I get in on that? How can I get some information on that? And I'm sure they'll be glad to share it with you. All right. And so listen, I'm going to be sharing more on this particular series. Why people lack income. How can we solve for this? Can't just talk about the problem. We got to mention some solutions. And that's what we do here with Leadership TKO. Because listen, the big deal is this. If you're going to be a leader, how can you be broke? If we're building leaders, we can't build broke leaders. We have to build wealth. You have to have the mindset, and wealth starts here. Wealth starts here. Poverty is a mindset. Once you stop and get rid of that poverty-like mindset, man, who's going to stop you? Who's going to stop you? You have the power to get wealth. And I believe that once you tap into the resources and the systems that are readily available, you will begin to build wealth. And you won't be able to even start counting and seeing how much you have because it's going to be coming in. It's just going to overflow. It's just going to overtake you. Get to that point where you're just like, I don't even know. I don't know how much cash. I don't know what I have coming in. And so for those of you who are ready, you are go-getters, you're ready to do what's necessary this year. You know that you have goals of 5, 10, 15, 20,000 or even more per month in income. Reply info once again. The time is now. And so listen, I look forward to coming back and sharing more on tomorrow evening, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until the next time that you and I come together again, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone, and God bless.